Good evening. It's Friday the 23rd of December and it's time for the news on RIK2. Hijackers who took over a domestic Libyan flight today and forced it to land in Malta have surrendered. Maltese Prime Minister Joseph Muscat said on his Twitter feed that the hijackers were searched and taken into custody. They had earlier freed all 111 passengers and 8 crew on board the Airbus A320. The hijackers were believed to be loyalists of late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. The aircraft was on an internal flight in Libya this morning when it was diverted to Malta, 500 kilometers north of the Libyan coast, after a man told crew he had a hand grenade. One of the men, who gave his name as Musa Saha, told Libya's Channel TV station by phone that he was the head of Al-Fateh al-Jadid, or the new Al-Fateh. Al-Fateh is the name that Gaddafi gave to September, the month he staged a coup in 1969, and the word came to signify his coming to power. The two hijackers were in their mid-20s and were from the Tebu ethnic group in southern Libya. German Chancellor Angela Merkel said she had told Tunisian President Bachar Kaed Essebsi during a phone conversation that her government wanted to speed up deportation of failed asylum seekers and increase the number of those expelled. Speaking after Italian police shot dead a rejected Tunisian asylum seeker linked to the truck attack at a Christmas market in Berlin, Merkel said the incident raised many questions and her government would take measures to improve security. Merkel noted that German authorities had also made progress this year on the very important issue of deporting Tunisian citizens who have no right to stay in Germany. She told the Tunisian president that they had to significantly speed up the deportation process and increase the number of people sent back. The Tunisian was shot dead in the early hours after he pulled a gun on police who had asked for his ID papers. The source said the 24-year-old Tunisian Anis Amri was stopped by a regular patrol near the railway station at Sesto San Giovanni. He shot and wounded a police officer before he himself was killed. A justice source said Italian police had information he might be in the area. He was identified by his fingerprints. According to reports, the man has travelled by train to France, then Turin, and finally outside Milan. In local news, the government made clear that the Cyprus Republic's participation at the Geneva Conference on Security and Guarantees, scheduled for January the 12th, was indisputable. In remarks on our television current affairs programme this morning, spokesman Nikos Christodoulidis said that there's absolutely no one who can claim something else. He added that the international status of the Republic of Cyprus does not depend on what Turkey or Turkish Cypriot leader Mustafa Kemal say, nor does it require the agreement of anyone else. Christodoulidis made clear that the Republic of Cyprus has the legal right to take part at the conference, as the 1960 agreements will be discussed, of which it is contributing part. If it's not at the table, he added, then there will be a legal impediment to the 1960 treaty. In regard to a legal opinion being sought on the matter, the government spokesman said that they were requested in order to establish the best way of representing the Republic of Cyprus at the conference. He noted that the Greek government was also conducting a similar study. The spokesman further stressed that the Security Council members will be present at the conference, as well as the European Union, and they will have a say and a role to play. He rejected opposition criticism on the President Anastasiadis' strategy as casting doubt on the status of the Republic of Cyprus. Now a look at the weather. Overcast skies with local showers and isolated storms tomorrow, with snowfalls on the mountains as well as lower-lying regions. Winds will start out light to moderate northeasterly, force 3 to 4, turning strong, force 5 in windward regions over slight seas. Temperatures will rise to 12 Celsius inland and in western coastal regions, 14 in the rest of the coastal areas, and 2 over the mountains where frost will form. The depth of snow on Mount Olympus is 55 centimetres, with 45 in Troodos Square. That's all from us here. Join us tomorrow for more news in English. Have a very good evening.